So I noticed you have a hammer and sickle on the banner that you're holding.
Yep.
So are you a communist?
Yes, I'm a communist. I'm a member of the Revolutionary Communist Party here in the UK.
And why are you here today?
I'm here as a communist because I believe that all this has its roots in capitalism and imperialism, which communism seeks to simply have a revolution against and abolish.
How would you describe Hamas? Would you describe them as capitalist or socialist or Islamist?
Hamas is simply the armed militia of the resistance in Gaza. They are standing up against imperialism. They are standing up against genocide, and it is because of the conditions that go all the way back to the Nakba in the full.
Would you describe them as an Islamist group?
What, sorry?
As an Islamist group?
Islamist group. Yes, I would describe.
Muslim Brotherhood.
Yes, absolutely. They have their roots in religious fundamentalism.
But what do you think an Islamist group like the Hamas, which is a Muslim Brotherhood, would do with communists?
Well, we've seen videos emerge straight from not the Palestinian Authority, videos emerging from the brigades. I forget the name. Openly saying that we should be fighting as Westerners, the imperialists here in this country. I've seen videos of English-speaking Hamas fighters openly saying that it's the Leninists and the Marxists that are standing up correctly on a class basis against the imperialists that are waging war and profiting off of the genocide in Gaza. They are our comrades. They are fighting against imperialism, and that despite being extremists, religious extremists, and Islamists, we stand ultimately on the same side against imperialism and against capitalism.
So my own experience is I come from Iran, and the Islamists came to power in 1979.
Yep.
They said the same sort of things. They said that everyone can have their own political parties and all that. One of the first things they did was they annihilated the left in Iran. I mean, we have the massacre. Are you aware of the 1988 massacre of political
1988 massacre, not the 1988 massacre. I know those closer to 79 and from the regime change.
1988 massacre of political prisoners in Iran, where about 5,000 mostly leftist political prisoners were summarily executed over 2 months. Do you not think that the same danger could wait the communists with other Islamist groups that you're going to bed with?
So it should be very clear that we do stand with Iran against Israeli and Western imperialism,
even though they kill all those Marxists.
Especially. But despite that, we do stand against the people that are standing up against Israel and against Western imperialism on the class basis. It's ultimately the responsibility of us Westerners here in Europe and in America to take the power back from the imperialists, from our own. Sorry, really dry voice. I've been talking way too much today. And that is where we stand.
Have you ever protested against the Iranian regime?
I haven't been around doing this long enough to protest against the Iranian regime.
What sort of background do you have yourself?
Myself, I'm a university student. I just graduated. I would say that I come from a very both middle class and working class, with both of my parents working on different ends of that.
What do they do? Can I ask what they do?
Yes. So my dad right now runs kind of like independently as himself.
So he's self-employed?
Yeah. He's self-employed, but he's worked in proletariat jobs. He's been a teacher before. He's even. So he's been a teacher before. He's worked in regular stores. He's worked all over the place. I would personally describe him as middle class right now because he's self-employed and he's doing quite well for himself. But that has got nothing to do with that's got nothing to do with his upbringing